Hello and welcome back to another vlog. Today it's Canada Day, so it's currently July 1st and it is almost 6 o'clock, I want to say 6 o'clock p.m. I have come off of a night shift. I have been sick literally most of the week. I called in sick 2 days at work and now my poor boyfriend is sick because I gave him cuties. So he has also been calling in sick for the past 2 days, but apparently he's ready to rally for July 1st because we've also been on dry June the entire month of June. My outfit tonight is a Canadian tuxedo. We are wearing black jeans, black jacket, red. I'm also wearing red socks, and we got the red lip, you know, got to tie in the Canadian theme. We have some friends meeting us at the bar. We rented a table for 6 p.m. for a couple of us, and I'm so excited because they're supposed to serve poutine and Caesars. I'm not the biggest fan of a poutine. I adore a Caesar. My friend Janet's also going to meet us there, and I'm going to make her try a Caesar. She's never had one before. And you know, when you explain to people what a Caesar is, clam juice and tomato juice with vodka, mixed reviews, very mixed reviews. So we'll see about that one. James is wearing a Blue Jays shirt. Look at him repping. And a lovely plaid. It's called plaid. I want to call it carité because I'm French, you know, but plaid. Yeah, let's head to the bar. We're going to the Rambler is the name of the bar because they're doing Canada Day stuff. And there was another bar that was also doing Canada Day stuff, but starting at 4 p.m. And I woke up at 3, so like that wasn't happening. I did ask for the day off tonight just for this. But I am working a night shift tomorrow. Because James is sick, I don't think that James is going to be lasting very long tonight. But that's okay. My friend Janet and I are both off for the night, and we both work a night shift tomorrow, so.
It's Canadian things.
Let's go.
It's wonderful.
The face is not telling me that you think that's wonderful.
Go to Canada.
Oh, God. I will say it's so busy in here. I think it took me over 30 minutes to get some Caesars at the bar. But they're coming.
That's what 2 foot steady goes. You'll see the rock ring when everything got downstairs.
Hello, vlog. It is currently 10 p.m. and we are home. But let me tell you something. I have had 5 beverages after dry June, and your girl is not even, I wouldn't even say that I'm buzzed. So I don't really know what's up with that, but we had a lovely time. The bar was packed. I think it started to empty out at around 9 p.m., to be honest with you. But by the end of the night, they were running out. They did not have celery sticks anymore to put in the Caesars. They did not have any bacon anymore to put in the Caesars. And I will say that their Caesars were quite spice heavy. Like, they should have put a little bit less Worcestershire sauce, a little bit less Tabasco, a little bit more Clamato juice. But they were using actual Clamato juice that we use back home. So I was happy about that. And the poutine did not have squeaky cheese, and the gravy was very rich, and they didn't put very much of the gravy. But you know what? I had a good time regardless. And it was nice to get together with the friends. Now we are home because my dear, dear boyfriend works tomorrow morning, and he is very motivated to get to work tomorrow morning. I'm probably just going to read my book for a little while. See how that goes. And I might see you guys some point later this week. Bye. It is July 3rd today, and I just came back from doing Beats by Bingo. What is Beats by Bingo? Basically, what happened is my work organized this thing where we can have 50 people go to this bar and play. It's bingo, but basically they play a song out loud, and then you get your bingos by crossing out the songs that they're playing out loud. Does that make any sense? It was a lot of fun, except some of the bingo cards were really hard to guess because some of them were not like movies. So like different movies and the songs that play in those movies. Like, I don't fucking know. I had no idea. The only one that I kind of nailed was the 2010s to 2020s. Those ones, I knew those ones. But the 80s and the 90s, I was not great. The movie themes, I sucked. I think I got like the Flintstones theme song. And there was another one that I knew. But anyways, I didn't win a single round, but that's okay. I had a lovely time. And apparently at Winnebago's in Fairy Med, they do this Beats by Bingo the first Friday of every month. So we're hoping that we can get the friends out to go to the next one and see how they like it. That is the plan. I'm just gonna take my face off. I do have like 2 clips that I'm gonna insert here to show you guys, but it was a lot of fun. I would 100% do that again, especially as a work activity. Like, great. 10 out of 10, no notes. This one might be easier for us. Much better. But I was very hot in there. I'm literally just wearing a cardigan with like a tiny shirt underneath it, and I'm wearing a skirt. Oh, and I tried an alcoholic beverage called a cherry cola bomb. It was delicious. I enjoyed that a lot. And I had a cider because guess what? It's no longer dry June. So she's on it. James was supposed to come with me. James is still feeling like crap. So James stayed home, and then I invited Ashley to come out with me instead because she did do her placement in ED. So she does know some of the people there, and she loved her time there. So I'm very happy she came with me. It's 10 o'clock. Yeah. It only lasted like 2 hours, and then some of my friends were going out drinking, but I was like, no. So I came back home. Yeah, I'm going to take my face off. I'm going to put pajamas on. We're going to go watch a show. And I'm going to see you guys tomorrow because I'm off this weekend. And I'm going to go hang out with Ashley tomorrow. So you guys can join me. Good morning, vlog. I woke up at 11 today. I apparently really needed to sleep today. But Mr. James is on a mission. He's decided that we are going into town today. He got dressed up so cute. His little outfit to try to feel alive today. He's bringing me to Lululemon. I have this gigantic bag here full of clothing that I need hemmed. Because if you remember, we went to Lululemon a couple weeks ago to go get some yoga pants, but it was a sale going on, so they were like, we can't hem anything. Come back after the 15th of June. It's now July 4th. So let's go hem. Go hem some yoga pants. And I also was craving these big fat delicious cookies at the cookie place in town. Probably gonna go get some of those too. Okay, I've been to Lululemon and I don't know. Anyways, they hemmed 2 of my jogging pants, my leggings that I bought, and a pair of these shorts that I had that have a hole in the thigh. So they're fixing all those 3 things, but I still have this huge bag full of stuff because apparently they can't take off the length of the jackets. Like if anything has a thumb hole in it or like special zippers or buttons, they can't hem them, which is very interesting because I've had my shirts with the thumb holes and stuff taken off before because the whole like extra cuff part is too long on me, so I like to just take that whole part off, but they said no. So now I have this whole bag full of those, which is super annoying because I have to fold all of that stuff back anyways. Like I can't utilize the thumb holes. I don't have long enough arms. So I'm annoyed, but it is what it is, I guess. I don't know when that policy came into effect because like I said, I've done it before. James is just walking back towards me because he went all the way over there to go visit the stadium because apparently the All Blacks are playing this weekend and he wanted to go see if anything was going on. But he's on his way back to me. It didn't take as long as I thought it would because they couldn't hem like 7 pieces of clothes. So we're trying out, what is this place called again? Tenoshi's. It's a ramen restaurant. And I think I'm getting the ramen royale on this lovely platter. It's still lunchtime. even though it's almost 2 o'clock. So that's actually very, what's the word? Generous of them. It's no longer dry June. James wants a sake or a beer. A beer. I might just want a Coca-Cola. Who knows? Let's get crazy. Oh yeah, very excited for this. Back home now, and we got our lovely cookies from that cookie place. The flavors that we got this time are funfetti, because it was delicious the last time we tried it. I think it was one of the best flavors that we had, which is interesting because it's not usually like a flavor that I like. I got, this is like cheesecake caramel or something. I'm gonna try that one out. I've never tried that one before. And then we got white chocolate pistachio, which we tried last time. It was quite good. James got Mars bar, Bounty bar, and Reese's peanut butter cup, which I'm excited for the Reese's one because I like that. But Mars bars and Bounty bars, I do not like those. So those are for him. What else? Oh yeah, James got me some matchas. I saw an Instagram ad that had this one in the ad. And look, tell me that's not the cutest can you've ever seen in your life. So Mr. Rob's. It is a matcha latte with oat milk. Sweet and creamy. Dairy free. Oh. Made in New Zealand. So I'm going to try this. I'm going to bring this over as well. And then I got this one. Almighty matcha latte raspberry. Not raspberry. Strawberry. I love a strawberry matcha. It's going to be for a different day. And yeah. Let's go start up our scooter and head to Ashley's house. We are having a craft night. We're going to Castle Hill, which is like an hour-ish away from here. Yes. In like 3 weeks, 3 weekends, should I say, from now. We're going there for James's birthday and for Laura's birthday and to celebrate. And I'm really excited about it. But because it's their birthday, we're planning out a bunch of like surprises that we don't want to tell them. And one of them is we're making a game of Guess Who. But we've printed out a bunch of celebrities and then all the friends at the bottom. So we're going to have this game. And then Ashley is just currently finding pictures of everybody so that we can make t-shirts for everyone with our faces on them. How cute is that? Like a Jersey game day kind of vibe, but so we can wear them for get-togethers. How adorable. I also have a piñata at home that I've started making. It's actually almost done, but I'll show you guys maybe tomorrow. I can only show it to you when James is not home because he doesn't know. And I need to go find candy for that thing. But yeah, we just found this Guess Who game on Temu, and we're basically going to replace our faces with their faces and slot it in the game. It's so cute. Ugh. Partial success, guys. We have stuck 2 of these cards full of people's faces. Wow. You see these little tiles? Whee! We got 2 whole piles. Now we just need to wrap them up with some tape so that they're waterproof and do the picking pile with these other faces. But that's another day problem. I'm getting hungry. So we're going to go home and eat. And Ashley has managed to crop a bunch of our faces to put them onto the t-shirts. And we all look like various degrees of construction workers. And I love that. So that's exciting. So productive. Beautiful. Good morning, vlog. It's currently Sunday morning. And we are off to the Riccarton market. I've never been to the Riccarton market, but it's supposed to be like a farmer's market. I'm really hoping that this is not a cash-only event because we got no cash. That's a lie. I have like $20, but you know, it's not going to get us very far. So we're going to see. And afterwards, I don't know what the plan is, but James made these lovely granola bars yesterday. They're so healthy. They're actually delicious. So I'm having that for my breakfast. Maybe they have a coffee stand over there. Coffee number 2. Who knows? Let's find out. James got a hangy. This is like a traditional New Zealand meal of sorts. What's in a hangy?
Got chicken, puwak, potatoes, sweet potato and pumpkin, stuffing, and it's baked in the ground and it comes fried bread.
I myself got ramen. There's this lovely ramen caravan behind me. It was $10 for ramen. James told me to have very low expectations coming here, but let me tell you something. It's fucking packed. There's so many food stalls. There's so many little stalls of trinkets and stuff. Crazy. This one's a cool little book stand. Look at what I found. New Zealand Monopoly. Old school. And she said no pieces are missing, so guess what we're playing at Castle Hill. And James and I will have to test run it beforehand. I'm so excited. It's so busy. I'm hoping to go buy a plant and get a coffee. But I love these stores. These are like little antique stores of all a bunch of stuff that people have in their houses. I love it. But it would just find
3 Sheffield steel butter knives.
this is what we've been digging in. This lovely pile of knives here to find the 3 winners. So happy. We're just leaving the market. There is a giant lineup behind us for the ATM machine, but guess what? All the places that we bought from had like card payment, so we didn't need any cash. Actually, that's a lie. We did buy from one place that was cash only, but we bought 2 butter knives that were $8 each, so I brought $20 and it got us through the whole day. That was super fun. We're definitely coming back next weekend because I loved it. I have self-proclaimed the day as a Side Quest Sundays. We are just getting at a New World, which is a grocery store, just to pick up some stuff to make for supper tonight. Sundays is always stupid busy at Pack and Save, so I have taken it upon myself. I will go tomorrow by myself. And now we're gonna go to Miss Moffat's, which is that really cool plant store that we went to quite a while ago now, actually. But I'm looking for one extra plant to put in the bedroom in the back. It gets quite cold in that bedroom, so I'm hoping like a hardy plant, like a snake plant or something, because I found that really cool pot at Bed Bath and Beyond, or it's not called that, but it's basically the same thing. So I want a plant to put in that pot, so it has to be small enough and hardy enough to survive in that bedroom. And then we're gonna go to, hopefully, there's this one dairy place that the flowers that I bought that lasted a whole month. I want some more of those. So yeah, Side Quest Sundays is what's happening. And then depending on how we feel, I'm like, should we invite the friends over tonight to come play Monopoly with us because we have a new Monopoly board, or do we play it by ourselves? I don't know yet. I'm gonna figure this all out later. We only need one small plant. So what shall the decision be? Oh, that was a big fat fail, but I still love it in there. They have beautiful flower arrangements. Sorry, I'm back. I was walking out and I noticed that there was somebody in the car that I was speaking right beside. So, no, we got nothing at Miss Moffat's, but like I was saying, they have the most beautiful flower arrangements. They had this huge one that had like these blossoming orchids that were trailing down, and then these like dried, I don't know what the fuck they're called, but so cool. $130. Like, they did have some beautiful like gloriosums and stuff, but they would not be hardy enough to survive in the bedroom that we want to put it in. So, and they had little mini orchids. The flowers are like this big. They're so cute, but I don't know how to take care of orchids. I fear that they would all die. So next stop on Side Quest Sundays, the Bottle-O. Bottle-O is basically like an LCBO kind of vibe, but I want cider and tequila for Palomas. We got 8 minutes left on our laundry load. We find that our big towels and stuff and our bedding does not dry well at home. So James brings it to the laundromat. I don't know if we're gonna make it to the flower shop, guys, the dairy, because the weather is coming in and it's very gray outside, and we have about probably 6 minutes left on our laundry to dry, but like it's coming in outside. See how dark it is out there? Oh, no bueno. So we're gonna finish here, go home, bring in our laundry that's already outside, and then might have to get flowers tomorrow when I'm on my errands, because I think it's gonna start raining quite soon. Are we ready for a Side Quest Sunday haul, basically, of all the fun stuff we got today? This is my little haul from, I don't actually know what the name of the store was that we went to, but he was basically just selling a bunch of like merino stuff, like little hats and neck warmers, a bunch of socks, and then some like carpeted throws kind of stuff. The guy was super cute, and he had a dog there called Oscar, which I loved. So I got these 100% wool socks in this lovely dark gray. I also got them in white polka dots, and he had other colors like a light browny color and a light gray color, but I figured these looks like they would actually fit my foot, and they're going to be nice and warm. These were $15 each. And then I got one of the neck warmers because we're going to go skiing probably next weekend, and I would like to be warm. So I got a gray neck warmer. James also got some stuff from that store. He got these socks, which are wool blend. I think he said it was like 40% wool and something else mixed in it, but I don't know what. So he got these. I think these are also $15. And the women's also had a bunch of like these kind of patterned socks, but I like the polka dot ones. And then he also got a neck warmer, but he got his in a dark green color. And then we went to another place that had like a bunch of antique stuff just like strewn about. And James saw these butter knives, and James lost his mind because this apparently reminds him of his childhood. His parents owned knives like this. His grandparents owned knives like this. And these are, what are they called? Sheffield butter knives. But anyways, he lost his marbles, and there was like a whole box full of these knives. We thought we were going to get 3 of them, but I thought they were $6 a pop, and they were actually $8 a pop, and I only had $20. So we got 2 of them. I almost bought an $80 kit of like 8 butter knives from this specific brand because it came in the box, and they all had individual little like slips on top of them. They were never used. They're brand new. The handle was like less yellow and more white, and they looked so cute. James just wanted one knife, and I was like, you can't just put one knife in here. It doesn't make any sense. So I was like, you gotta get either a pair or a kit. And we settled on paying $16 for 2 of them instead of $85 for 8 of them. But he did look online, and apparently if you buy a kit, they go from $60 to $120. But that one was like brand new, so probably on the more expensive end. I did tell him if we go back to this little Riccarton market and it's still there, I will probably be influenced to buy them. We'll see. The last thing we got at that market, which you guys already saw, the Monopoly New Zealand. I'm so excited. I have not played Monopoly in a very long time, but I'm quite chuffed about this. We also got like coffee at the market, and there was a couple fruit and veg stands, like I think only 3 of them, but next time we go we should probably bring like an actual grocery bag of stuff so that we have room to carry things back, but we didn't do that. At the bottle though, we got some alcohol because it's no longer dry June, as I've said 8 times. I got some Monteith's apple cider. I love this stuff. And then I got some tequila blanco. This one was on sale for palomas that I want to make at Castle Hill. And then this box just spoke to me. So, sparkling margarita coconut mix. The lady said that she's tried all of the flavors. There was like coconut, there was raspberry, there was pineapple, and there was another one I can't remember. But I was between coconut and pineapple, and she's like, I feel like coconut. It's very coconutty. You'll like it. And I was like, okay. And then James got this. So this is the brand of chips that we eat. And apparently they started off as a beer company, so they make cheap beers. And then they, as a joke, started making chips and some colas. I actually really like the colas that they make. They're cheaper. I don't know if they're actually cheaper than Coca-Cola, but they're more healthy than Coca-Cola. And it's the only cola I've ever tried other than Coca-Cola that I actually like. So we do have the brand of Coca-Cola that they make, and the chips, and now the beer that James wants to try out and see if it's any good. It is raining. We're gonna put our laundry inside and just organize a little bit, put away some of the groceries that we got. And I'll see if I see you guys later or not. Who knows? Might be a little lazy. It's multiple hours later, and I am back to show you guys this feat of British cuisine, okay? James has told me we are making toad in a hole. I said, okay. Cook sausages on a baking sheet, and I know that there's going to be Yorkshire pudding, so I assumed it's going to be like a sausage taco in a Yorkshire pudding. That's not what's happening here. Let me show you this. What the hell is this? A bunch of sausages in a sheet of Yorkshire pudding. I'm excited to eat this, not gonna lie. I love a Yorkshire pudding. Good morning, vlog. We are now Monday morning. James has gone to work, and I decided we're gonna strip this bed. I've already stripped the other bedroom's bed like 3 days ago when I got over my cold, but now James is still coughing and he's still full of phlegm, but like this bed's got to be changed. I think he's like through the worst of it though, so we're just freshening up all of our stuff. We also did end up cleaning the whole house yesterday before we ate supper, should I say, like when we got back from the farmer's market and stuff. So the whole house is fresh. We just need this to be fresh. It's also pouring outside, like super rainy and wet, and I had to go grocery shopping. Last time I went grocery shopping by myself, it was also super rainy and wet outside, so not too impressed about that, but whatever. It is what it is. I have looked at Pinterest this morning, and I've decided I'm gonna make something called Marry Me meatball pasta, because I bought these like pre-made little meatballs at the grocery store the other day, and I am gonna make these for my meal prep. So it's gonna have like some heavy cream and sun-dried tomatoes in it. James is lactose, so he can't have heavy cream, so we really don't eat that much pasta. And then I also found a recipe for like a one-pan chicken shawarma kind of meal that looks really good. That's like put on a bed of rice with some tzatziki sauce. So I'm gonna make that for supper tonight, and then James can have some of that with me. But yeah, let's finish this lovely bed. Okay, we're gonna be a very brave girl, and we're gonna go to the grocery store. It is still torrential downpour outside. You can tell somewhat, but I think I've only ever driven 5-6 times maybe, but I feel a lot more confident than I did, so that's positive. We do need some groceries so I can meal prep, and I should also go find a card so that I can mail my dad a birthday card. Oh, this is very gross. But yeah, I'll probably see you guys when I get back home. Made it to the grocery store. Let me tell you, the way here is easy. It's the way out that's hard. And it's not even that it's hard. It's just that leaving the actual parking lot and turning to the light sucks ass. So I almost got in an accident the last time I did it. So hopefully today we do better when we leave here. But so far getting here was great. And I parked amazingly. So I'm going to go do my groceries now. I stopped at the corner store, that little dairy that I said that have the good flowers. Tell me this is not beautiful. Are you kidding me? These are $25. And like I said, they lasted a whole month last time I bought them. These are different. They're obviously different, but they're so nice. I love them so much. I don't know who makes their flowers, but like Miss Moffat's for sure doesn't. I don't know the name of the dairy, but it's on Milton Street and Selwyn Street on the corner. I don't know. Anyways, I love it. I love it there. I told the lady, I was like, I'm impressed. I love it here. And she was like, okay. So yeah, there's that. Super, super pumped about it. Okay, I'm like 5 minutes away from home, so let's get there. I just made this right here, the Marry Me meatball pasta. It's a recipe that I found on Pinterest, and I had a little bit of a small bowl of it. It looks like this. It's delicious, okay? If you're looking for meal prep ideas or like easy supper ideas, what the hell? I bought these meatballs on like a buy 3 for $25. So I got like these pack of meatballs and other stuff. And then you basically just cook your meatballs, and then you add in some dried tomatoes, some garlic, and then you put in some vegetable broth. You put in your noodles. You let that all cook. Then you put in some like heavy cream and some cheese and some spinach. That's basically it. Like, it's supposed to be like a 30-minute one-pan pot meal. And it's freaking great. I have 3 containers now for my meal prep, and I'm very happy about it. Now, it is time for me to do some crafts. I mentioned to you guys the other day how I'm making a piñata for Castle Hill, and I need to do some more of that piñata. Basically, this is what it looks like right now. Isn't this so cool? I've made all of this by myself out of cardboard and basically some like wrapping paper that I got at the dollar store. All that's left to do is the sides, so between everything, because they're empty, and I gotta pop open the back and fill it with candy. I did buy some stuff at the grocery store, individually wrapped Buenos, these lifesavers that are individually wrapped, and these little Kinder bars. Yeah, let's finish this lovely piñata. I'm so proud of myself. I have been doing this piñata for a whole hour, and I only have 2 sides done. Do you see that? That side and that side, but the rest is still blank. But I'm giving up on the piñata for now, and I'm gonna do the Guess Who game while I sit in front of the TV. I have officially finished the 2 of the racks for Guess Who. So we have the blue one, and it has, wow. Do remember this is from Temu, okay? So it's like not the best quality stuff. But we got all the people. And we got the red one with, probably easier to show you this way, but I put everybody on it. So we got the 2 boards. Now all that's left to do is cut out all, like 1 more of these big squares to fill out 1 more card so that we have people to choose from. But I'm not doing that right now. I'm going to focus on finishing supper because it's 6:10 and James should be done work, but he's on call, so he's not entirely sure when he's going to be coming home. But anyways, I have chicken marinating in the fridge that I need to take out, put in a pan, and do some stuff too. So yeah, guys, I've made supper. I've organized our calendar until the end of October. I'm now eating a Dairy Milk Biscoff bar and watching The Hills because I've decided I'm going to start rewatching that. I'm going to end this vlog here. I hope you've had a lovely time spending your weekend with me. Give it a like, give it a subscribe. Stay tuned for my other videos, and I'll see you guys in my next vlog.